Okay, for a while now I've been kicking around the idea or the thought in my head, you know, should LaVeyian Satanists actually call themselves Satanist? You know, and I've touched base with this on with Jason King on the phone, and Jason's response was, you know, why put a bullseye on your head? Well, you know, Satanism is getting redefined every day, or at least every decade. And excuse the noise, I gotta sit outside for privacy. But anyway, it brings up an interesting question. You know, are LaVeyian Satanists really Satanists? And people ask me all the fucking time, if you don't believe in a god or a devil, then you're just an atheist, right? Yeah, for the most part. But an atheist will say that he doesn't believe in anything. And I myself do believe that there are forces that are greater than man, that there are forces that move us forward, that evolve us, that define the current of society and break and make people and civilizations. And that force is real. What that force is, I can't pinpoint it. You know, I'm just a stupid monkey. I really don't fucking understand it. But I don't think that force is a deity. So in that sense, I'm more of an atheist. But at the same time, that force is real, and I acknowledge this force. I don't think it gives a fuck about you or me. It's going to move forward whether, you know, we promote it or believe in it or not, because it's real. And as I've said before, gods come and go. Gods are not immortal. You know, look back to the last 30,000 years. There's been thousands of gods, and the Christian one will fall too. It's a matter of time. But back to, I was coming off the subject, but back to Satanism. You know, when I first got on YouTube, I thought that the majority or all Satanists were pretty much LaVeyian Satanists, and then I was quickly corrected when I met certain other Satanists out there who have different concepts of what Satanism are. And that's the cool thing about Satanism is, you know, we define what Satan is to us, whether it's a literal deity, which I don't believe, or whether it's more of a symbolic representation of our inner passions and lust for life and the mundane, the carnality. But with LaVeyian Satanism, sorry, somebody's walking by. With LaVeyian Satanism, it's like they're kind of atheist. LaVeyian Satanists are kind of atheists, but at the same time they agree with the fundamental principles of Satanism. And the fundamental principles of Satanism generally seem to be pretty much the same, whether you're a theistic Satanist, a spiritual Satanist, a LaVeyian Satanist. So in that sense, yes, you can call yourself a Satanist, but I guess that's where LaVeyian Satanist comes across. I myself consider myself to be more of an agnostic Satanist. I know that's not really a term, but I'm going to try to coin it. Or a modern Satanist, or a fuck, I forget the other one. You know, pick one of those titles. They're all pretty much the same to me, but you know, and that pretty much means that you agree with satanic philosophy and principles and the fundamentals of Satanism in a philosophical realm, but at the same time, you're skeptical as to if there's an actual deity, if not just outright against the idea. But at the same time, you're open to the idea that there are forces greater than man. I just reject the idea that these forces are conscious, or especially that they created us. And fuck, I would never worship these forces, but this force is going to move on regardless of what we think or feel or act. So, well, it's getting dark out. Good night.